Yo, happy Tuesday morning to you guys. Welcome into this episode here of Winning Bets. Appreciate you guys kicking off your Tuesday morning with me here as we get to talk some sports and talk some sports betting as well. I'm, of course, Jason Mattis, giving you guys some free sports picks every single day. As we do every single show, we'll go ahead and make sure we recap the previous day, and then we'll get into a nice day of betting where we're going to get some Champions League bets. And also, we'll go ahead and get some MLB bets as the MLB divisional rounds go ahead and kick off today. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do the recap. And as you guys remember, we only had 2 plays yesterday, and we were basically juiced out, as the kids like to say. We went 1-1, hit the over 51.5. Never really in doubt, right? I mean, it just seemed like the points were just coming. 30 at halftime. Was it 20-10 at halftime? Game ended up 20-39. Yeah, that one was never in doubt. The one that was in doubt and in trouble was Derek Carr to throw an interception. He just wasn't. He just was actually being pretty accurate and pretty smart with the football. He gave us one chance at the start of the fourth quarter. You guys remember he threw it in the corner of the end zone. There was a Raider there and 2 Chiefs there. I actually thought he did pick it off. I kind of screamed and yelled with an excitement. And then obviously I saw the ball had hit the ground. So unfortunately they were unable to come with it. But so 1-1, little down a little bit on the day, but ain't no big deal. Everybody's talking about the Chris Jones penalty though. Everybody is talking about the Chris Jones penalty, and rightfully so. And you know who said it best? Give Troy Aikman credit. He said it best. He said the next time the competition committee gets together, they need to go ahead and take the dresses off the quarterback. That's what you were thinking when you were watching it. That's what I was thinking when I was watching it. It's gotten ridiculous. It's gotten absolutely ridiculous that, you can't bring down a quarterback. The NFL protects these quarterbacks like if Josh Allen gets hurt or if Patrick Mahomes gets hurt, I'm not watching the NFL. Are you kidding me? I'm still watching the NFL. Of course I'm going to watch the NFL. It would help if Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes are there, but I don't need those guys to be involved to watch the NFL. I like the product, and obviously I like the sport. I'm going to keep watching it. So, and give these goddamn backups some, goddamn respect. Cooper Rush is undefeated. It's not like all the backups are slappies. Let's maybe see what the backups can do. Maybe they can step in and, hold down the fort for a few games while the starter is getting hurt. All changed with Aaron Rodgers. Can't fall on a quarterback because he breaks his collarbone against the Vikings. Well, man up there, big guy. I don't know. That was... damn it. How do they call that? And what a great play. Strip sack, rip the ball away. But then, oh no, you fell on it. They're not going to count your left arm that gets out and, braces your body. No. It's on the quarterback. You can't touch a quarterback in this league. Absolutely ridiculous. And what did you guys think when Andy Reid went for 2 when it was 30-23? I was scratching my head big time. Why the hell did he go for 2? Obviously, the difference of being up 8-9 is a 2-score game as opposed to a 1-score game. But I'd rather just go for 1 there, kick the extra point. Now you're up 8. And now the Raiders have to score and convert a 2-point conversion. I like McDaniels going for 2-point conversions. They couldn't stop the Kansas City Chiefs in that second half. Once they got rolling, there was no stopping the Kansas City Chiefs. So I had no problem with McDaniels going for 2. Yeah, go ahead and win the game. You weren't stopping the Chiefs at any point in that second half. So what's to think you were all of a sudden going to stop them? And even if you did stop them, or even if you didn't, you still needed to get a stop, right? There was 4.5, 5 minutes to go. So like McDaniels going for it, but I can't understand why Andy Reid went for 2 there. You guys got to help me out in that comment section and let me know why you think Andy Reid went for 2 there. 12 hours later? 12 hours later, and I still can't figure out why the hell he went for 2. But Chiefs showed up. They win the ball game. Raiders cover the spread, though, +7, +7.5, whatever you guys were able to get. And the over easily cashed over 51.5. So that's how Monday Night Football shake out. All right, let's go ahead and jump in this comment section, see what you guys are up to this morning, and then we got to talk NFL Pigskin Pick'em contest, and then we also got to start that NFL Eliminator. Top of the morning to you, Tyler. Good morning, my man. Let's have a day, Brian. I hear you, my man. Chiefs win was never in doubt. I don't know, man. They had a chance to convert a 2-point conversion. I'd say it was in doubt. Your Eliminator pick, it was good. I told you yesterday you're going to win your Eliminator pick, and obviously, you commented on the video. You got a little nervous. There's nothing to get nervous about, but it was in doubt. Their Raiders were... You knew the NFL. That's the thing with the NFL. People always get concerned, oh, this game's over. I'm going to go ahead and turn off. Dude, the NFL is always momentums, and one team's not going to have the momentum for 60 minutes. It's going to swing back and forth, and the Raiders just had it in the beginning, and then it swung in the Chiefs' favor, and obviously, they were able to hold on to it and relinquish it, for the rest of the game. So, you cashed the Raiders +7.5 and Chiefs +3. My man. The Raiders, oh, yeah, everybody's talking about that. Everybody's not talking about that. Sorry. Everybody's talking about the DraftKings boost of scoring 10 points in the first quarter that missed because homeboy wants to miss a field goal, but then come out and bang like a 59er at the stroke of halftime, which is funny stuff right there. But everybody always goes, oh, the NFL is rigged. There weren't 10 points scored in the first quarter, or Clyde Edwards-Helaire didn't get a touchdown, so he didn't cash the DraftKings Super Boost. What are we talking about here? I mean, man, when people talk about the NFL being rigged, like, I'm not against necessarily the refs maybe making questionable calls, but to think that the players get spoken to in their ear and, Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets tackled on the 1 yard line 2 times because he's not going to cash the boost that DraftKings did because the shit's rigged. Get out of here with that crap. Absolutely get out of here with that crap. Cool. I assume that's tennis. My man. All right, let's go ahead now and talk some NFL Eliminator Contests. We're etching our way closer to giving away $200. Remember, whoever can be the last man standing, or the last lady standing, I guess, can win $200. We had 5 people make it to NFL week number 5, and they all did good right there. You see, 2 people had the Bills, easy, no sweat winner. 2 people had the Vikings. Not as easy as you think, right? The Bears were driving there until the dude had that strip fumble there on the wide receiver and sealed the game there for the Vikings. But that one was sweaty. And then Tyler, as we know, came in there. He had the Chiefs. So we know we got Brian in this. We know we got Thad in this, and we know we got Tyler. Who are the other 2 people in this? Let yourself be known. Who are the other 2 to bring us to the 5 people total that are marching on to NFL Week 6? Good luck, fellas. I'm enjoying following your journey and can't wait to see who you guys pick in NFL Week 6. As we know, it just gets harder. Let's flip it over now to the Pigskin Pick'em Contest, where we give away $25 every week. But this week again, because your boy got first place again. That's now 5 weeks of the NFL, and twice I've been able to get first place. This time somebody was tied with me here. TW Corn was tied with me, but I had the better tiebreaker. I had 57 points is what I predicted, and he only predicted 45 points. So I won via the tiebreaker, so I get to save myself some money. That being said, I'm going to do a free giveaway for each and every single one of you guys watching it. I'm not going to announce this free giveaway on Twitter. I'm going to do it here for the YouTube audience. All you have to do is comment on this video to be entered in the free giveaway. Can't comment on the live thing because I have no way to go back and see who comments on a live feed. So as soon as this is over, and this video is essentially going to be a replay, drop a comment on this video on the replay version, and that'll get your name entered into the free giveaway. What's going to be the free giveaway? I'm doing a same game parlay for Copenhagen versus Manchester City. I can't show you the bet because I want to see City's lineup to know who I'm going to predict to be an anytime goal scorer to go along with Holland. Of course, Holland's going to be predicted to be an anytime goal scorer, but I want to know who I can predict with them. So I'm going to drop $50 on a same game parlay for this Copenhagen Manchester City game. We'll see what the odds are. Maybe we give it out to 2 people. Maybe we just give it out to 1 person. Whatever it is, it'll be 2 or 1 person. Just drop a comment on this video, drop a comment on this video, and hopefully we'll give away some money on tomorrow's show. So my way of kind of, even though I won the money and I get to keep it, I want to try and give it back to you guys. So we'll go ahead and do that free giveaway. So don't forget, after this live version, go ahead and drop a comment on this video. And I'm all on Manchester City. You've seen it. Obviously, they're going to go ahead and want to just wrap this thing up. They would do nothing more. They would love nothing more than to go ahead and be able to rest Holland, De Bruyne, Consuelo, some of these players, they'd love to be able to rest them match day 5, match day 6. So they're going to kick the shit out of Copenhagen again today. I can absolutely believe that. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and remind everybody what are our Champions League bets today. Let's go ahead and throw those up on the screen. Here on your left-hand side, you can see we've got a 3-legged parlay. We took 3 games, the Leipzig game, the Celtic game, and the Real Madrid game. We did under 4.5 goals in each of those games. So under 4.5 goals in each of those games. That parlay comes out to be minus 128. We're, of course, going to go ahead and back the cash cow there at Manchester City. First half team total over 1.5 goals at plus 146. We'll do the same thing tomorrow with Bayern in the first half at plus 142. And then we'll take Bayern and Manchester City to be scoring goals in both halves at plus 130. And I, of course, gave out all of these bets on yesterday's show. I'm going to add another one on tomorrow's show. I'm going to add under 2.5 in Atletico versus Bruges, but that line is just moving in our favor. People are betting that as if there's going to be goals. I'm telling you right now, Bruges is going to go to Madrid and want to really consolidate their 9 points that they've gotten so far in 3 games. Sure, Atletico Madrid may win the game 1-0, but they ain't going to run away from Club Brugge. They're going to pack it in. It's going to be a nice performance by Club Brugge on the road. So I look forward to giving you guys that bet tomorrow. But again, there's no rush because the price is just kind of improving, and our return on our investment is just getting better. So that's how we'll go ahead and do it there in the Champions League. Not going to add anything to today's plays. Really just going to run with that 3-legged parlay and going to run with the Manchester City first half team total as well. All right, let's go ahead now. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, did you guys see the Mbappe rumors this morning? This guy's an effing joke. Mbappe has come out and said that he wants to be sold in January because his relationship with the club is broken. This guy is really good at working the cash counter. This guy, man, is really stinking good. He threatens to always leave to Madrid just to stay at PSG and get more money. I don't know what he's doing. He's obviously in the last year of his contract, so I don't think he can really play that angle. But they ain't gonna. Mbappe, you going nowhere in January. They've built what they believe is a mega team with Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe. This is their last chance to win the Champions League before you do leave and go ahead and leave to Real Madrid on a free this summer. You ain't going anywhere, big guy. You can run your mouth. I just think it's an absolute joke that he's already running his mouth and it's October and. It just kind of cracks me up right there. Love Tyler talking smack here in the comments section. He thinks he's going to win the free giveaway tomorrow, and he says he's going to kick your ass and take my $200 in the Eliminator. Brian says, not so fast, my man. Brian says, not so fast. That $200 is going in my pocket. I love you guys talking shit. Let's go ahead and get some baseball bets in on today. A little divisional round firing up today. Anybody excited for the baseball? Who's excited for baseball? Yeah, I'll have it on the tablet. I'm going to have the main TV on Champions League. You guys know soccer is, my absolute love, but I'll keep an eye on baseball. We've got enough bets here for baseball today, so we need to keep an eye on it. Here are the baseball bets we're going to go ahead and roll with today. We're going to go ahead and roll with that Guardians team total over 2.5 runs at -114 over on Bet Rivers. Garrett Cole has allowed his last 5 opponents to go ahead and cash over 2.5 runs. He allowed the Guardians to cash over 2.5 runs in one of his 2 appearances versus them this season. This is not your Garrett Cole that you're used to seeing 4 years ago. This guy is absolutely hittable. So I like the Guardians absolutely get on him. Mariners Astros under 6.5 runs at +104 over on Bet Rivers. They're expecting Logan Gilbert to do what he's been doing this season against the Astros. Expecting Verlander to do the same thing he's been doing this season up against the Mariners. And then we know the Astros, they've got a really good bullpen, top 6 bullpen in the major leagues. We talked about them a lot this season on the payoff pitch. So I like them keeping the Mariners down. And then I just like the Mariners also keeping them down. You saw what they were able to do in a couple games there against the Blue Jays. All right, I'll go ahead and take under 6.5 runs and Mariners Astros, and then I'll go ahead and roll with the same game parlay that I made over on DraftKings there in Phillies versus Braves. Both starting pitchers that have at least 4 or more Ks. That's Ranger Suarez and Max Fried. Look, guys, in the last 20 days, because you got to make it a little bit bigger because the Braves have had off days. There's been off days for the playoffs in general. So you got to go back to the last 20 days to give yourself a nice little sample size here. The Braves and the Phillies rank 1, 2 in strikeouts versus left-handed pitching, and both of them are well above 30%. So I love both of these starting pitchers going ahead and getting 4 strikeouts. Braves have been cooled off, not by their own doing, but just because of the schedule. They haven't played baseball in a week, so I like Suarez to kind of jump on top of them. And Max Fried, just got electric stuff. I think he'll easily mow down these Phillies, a team that they've been a high strikeout rate much of the season. And again, they're both sitting right now at over 30%. So love that. And then, of course, let's go back and do some series wins like we did to end the MLB regular season. We took a couple teams to win the series. I think the Braves and the Astros are both going to be able to advance to their respective AL and NLCS. So I went ahead and did a parlay of Braves and Astros advancing at +124. And I'm on the Guardians. You guys know that. Best pitching staff in the AL. Okay, if you want to say the Astros are up there with the Guardians, I'll entertain the conversation, but the Guardians are still better. And we know how postseason pitching generally wins. Offenses, I'm fine with riding the Guardians offense against this Yankees team. So I'm going to go ahead and say the Guardians will win the series against the Yankees at +175 over on DraftKings. So that's how I'm rolling today in the Champions League, and that's how I'm rolling today in the MLB with a couple futures, if you want to call it there. I wouldn't quite call those MLB futures, but you guys know. He's going to get you back here today, the gent. He may have effed you last time, but today he's going to treat your money with respect, and he's going to treat it and he's going to get you 4 games. Who I got in Phillies and Braves? I like Phillies, I like Braves. I like Braves. You cannot like that Phillies bullpen. There's nothing in that Phillies bullpen that would suggest that they can get past the Braves. There's a huge gap in bullpens between these two teams. I think the Braves have the better starters as well. So I think it's pretty easy to go ahead and pick the Braves in this series. And then if you're asking me in particular about today's game, yeah, I like Fried over Suarez, and I like that bullpen. Significantly more, I like that Braves. So yeah. I guess I could go ahead and pull it up. I'll let you guys know who I think is going to win all 4 games. I'll do a little over-under on all 4 of these games too. Why not? Let's go ahead and do it there, Michael. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it here. Braves, yeah, I like Braves. As far as an over-under, god damn, that Phillies bullpen's so bad. Like, they can wreck an over-under. Like, you could be on an under, and it could be a nice play, and then that Phillies bullpen could just really let you down. So that was a tough one. I would just go Braves winning the game. Obviously, I like unders and Mariners, Astros. I think the Astros pull it off. Verlander should be able to bridge the gap and get you that good bullpen. So, yeah, I like the Astros. Braves, Astros are probably a good money line parlay, much like I've got them winning the series at plus 124. I like the Guardians to go ahead and win game 1. To tell you quite frankly, I'm not scared of Garrett Cole. I like Corntrill. Yeah, I like it. So, as far as an over-under, I'm going under 7 in that one. Under 7 in that one. And then for Padres, Dodgers, here's a funny thing. The Dodgers are going to throw 3 left-handers in a row. They're going to throw Urias in game 1, and then Kershaw, Anderson in some combination of game 2, game 3. I think that's really going to benefit the Padres, seeing 3 left-handers in a row. Don't be so the Padres get some success earlier on this series. But with Clevenger on the mound, I don't think they can take advantage, though, today with Clevenger. So I do like the Dodgers. Probably like... Let me look at Clevenger's number. I'm leaning an over in that game. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me look at Clevenger here. I lean over in that. Let's see. What has Clevenger done against these Dodgers this season? Yeah, roughed up. 3.1 innings pitched, 5 runs. I thought it was bad. 5 innings pitched, 4 runs. 4.2 innings pitched, 5 runs. Yeah, Clevenger's command is dog shit. And that's not good when you run up against the Dodgers. So go ahead and give me the Dodgers and give me over 7.5 runs in that game. They're going to get to Clevenger again. They're absolutely going to get to Clevenger. So that's how I like all 4 games there in baseball. Yeah, Braves for sure. I mean, you look at the Phillies bullpen stats. We've talked about them all year on payoff pitch. There's nothing that gets you excited with that Phillies bullpen. Absolutely nothing. So they got lucky they faced the Cardinals. And we've talked about how they've been stone cold in the month of September. It carried over in the playoffs. They just got lucky that they drew the Cardinals. Or that bullpen would not have gotten them past any other team but the Cardinals, who were just they just went, damn, did they go cold the last month of the season. So, all right, fellas, that's how I'm rolling today. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. They got Champions League starting in about 2 hours because the first game is at 11:45 a.m. Eastern time. I will do the free giveaway. I'm going to drop my own comment on this video once I put together the same game parlay. I don't want to share it on Twitter because I want this free giveaway to be for you guys, the guys that wake up every day, join me on the live broadcast, or maybe when they get an opportunity throughout the course of the day, they fire this broadcast up and they watch it. So the free giveaway is for you guys. Look for myself to drop a comment on however many legs and whatever the number is. I'll let you guys know in the comment section myself. And don't forget to drop your own comment on there so you can be entered in the free giveaway, guys. All right, enjoy your Tuesday. Look forward to hanging out with you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. All right, fellas. See ya.